Today, I build a farm to get unlimited ice and snow, allowing me to begin my project of adding a giant iceboat highway system around my Skyblock world. So first, I have to build an ice farm, and to do that, I need to find a snowy biome. The thing is, I don't know if they can generate. I don't know if all the biomes are the same. So I'm gonna open up a different Skyblock world using the same download and see if I can find any snowy biomes. So I'm on a separate world right now, and you can see Minecraft taiga biome up there. And yeah, so I'll go here on the main Skyblock world and then just build the farm. Alright, so here we are back on the main world. So I'm gonna need quite a lot of blocks for this. And then now we can start bridging to those coordinates. I almost forgot. I need torches. So I'm gonna have to mine a little bit more wood. Okay, we made it to the taiga biome. Just realized now we're gonna need a bit of ladders. Now I'm gonna have to build up about 100 blocks. It's gonna take forever to go up and down. It takes several minutes to get there and back, so I don't wanna have to do this again. This little trip right here is exactly why I'm making this ice farm. I can start by making a giant platform for the ice. Then I can make walls around the platform. Now I think if I waterlog these leaves, oh dear, some of this is a forest. That's not good. I guess it turns out I was right on the border of it. So I always double check, kids. Oh, it's working. Look at that, it's working. And now is a good time to mention, I've decided that I'm going to do mini episodes in between these 100 days, just so that I don't get burnt out and there isn't a month gap between uploads. But that was only phase 1 of the plan. We've still got many more things to do. Well, not many more, but just a little bit. So first I need these two idiots to breed. So I'm gonna make a bunch more beds. I think I do have some strings somewhere. Got 18 spider eyes, but only 1 string. Will not be enough. I've got 21 string in here. Maybe that'll be enough. But I'll get just a few more. Which means that I need to get gold. Oh my goodness, of course, a ghast had to spawn. I think that this will be all that I need. Oh goodness. We've got a situation. You are not supposed to be able to do that. Oh my goodness. I landed on the beds, but I'm stuck. Okay. I am a new person that is not the one that killed you before. Since when do iron golems drop XP? Oh wait, that was my XP. Honestly, I don't think I even need XP for anything. It's just bragging rights at this point. I almost just died there. I only got leather, gravel, and dried gas. You know what? We're resorting to the old ways. I will lead all of these pigs out of here. Time for me to use this once more. Okay, I wasn't recording because I was at the gold farm, and I'll explain all of that later, but we've got a bit of a situation. A creeper exploded and caused some destruction. I have to fix that. But yeah, I traded about 50 to 60 gold, and I got absolutely no string from that, which is just amazing. I got 4 soul speed iron boots before I got any string. I didn't get any string. Now that that situation is dealt with, I can finally go and make another bed like I've been wanting to this whole time. And I had a bunch of string in here. This is why you keep an organized inventory, kids. Or chest system. Everything will be destroyed, that's what will happen. Now let's sleep through the night. Now hopefully they can make children. It's raining. Wait a minute. This means that we can get snow. Hopefully it's raining over at the ice farm. Alright, I've got all I needed from here. Now I can make 2 snow blocks. But I finally got another villager. It was a bit of a struggle. I found out the problem, but at the cost of my iron farm. I think I just need to close the trapdoors. And I'll check this out later. So what I need from this guy is Silk Touch. I guess they can only take jobs during the day, so that's another day that we have lost, where I can't do stuff. Now I'm going to have to keep on doing this until I get the Silk Touch trade. So hopefully this won't take too long. Okay, the iron farm is up and running again. 160 lecterns later, I finally got Silk Touch. Now I can finally buy a Silk Touch book. And I killed the only toolsmith that I had. Why is there an iron golem over here? Oh, probably this block. I don't have a pickaxe, so I'll just have to mine it by hand. Alright, let's see what he has to offer. Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 2. And it's pretty cheap too. Only 22 emeralds. There we go. Silk Touch Diamond Pickaxe. Once I get a bunch of ice, the first thing I'm going to invest it in is making an ice boat track over here. Not only does it save food and time, but it's also just fun to go down ice boat highways. And yeah, there we go. Ice will never replace these slabs, so that means that this is essentially automatic, kind of. It just sucks that it isn't closer, so it can't, like, whenever I come back, just have a bunch of ice. So I'm gonna AFK here for a few days and see how much ice I can get. Look at all this glorious, glorious glass. That was only after a few days of AFKing too. If I wanted to, I could turn it into packed ice, then to blue ice to make it faster, but it's just not worth it. I think I'm just gonna use packed ice because it doesn't melt. And all of that for 24 packed ice. This might take a while. So you know what, let's try it out. I don't really use ice boat highways all that much because I'm used to having elytra, but we don't have elytra in Skyblock obviously, so can't do that. So let's try it out. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that would go a lot faster than that because I went on like 20 blocks. But am I going to build the epic ice boat highway in this video? Nope. That's gonna take way too much time and maybe even multiple videos. So you know what, for now, I'm just gonna put it right over here. Then I can get my shears wherever I left them. And now I can build a snow golem. Just gotta shear it. And yeah, there we go. And then I can just sit here doing this. Then I can just make a simple little collection system. It doesn't turn to snow. That's not good. I'll just bring him over here then. But that will not stop me, because I can just do this. Now either everything lands over there, or gets collected. Oh my gosh, dude, look how fast the durability on my shovel goes down. And yeah, I've got snow, I guess. Here we go. I guess I can make snow blocks. I don't actually know why I made this farm. I guess it's just cool to have. 12 days later, I've got a lot of ice. Now I can craft up a load of packed ice. It did make this hopper system over here, but it's basically useless. I also got depth strider boots, so I can use that. But yeah, this farm works really well. I'd say that's pretty good. You know, if I want to make giant ice boat tracks everywhere, this farm, it's not gonna cut it. I've only got like 2 stacks from all of this, and I AFK'd for like 12 days. So that means that I'm going to need a lot more blocks. I really don't understand why I thought an 11 by 11 square would be good enough. I'm gonna have to start with removing all of this water, and then I can just start making a giant platform. The platform has been filled in, now time for the walls. I stole a little bit from the underground, but we got it. Look at that, it's turning into an accidental snow farm. Now it is time to make the water system. I just have to place a load of water on the slabs. And look at that. Now I think, is it making an infinite water source? Oh, I have to get rid of this. Look at that. So you know what, I'll sit here for a few minutes and see how much I get. This is all of the ice from a single day of AFK. So let's see how much it is. This was all from a couple of minutes of AFK. I got like half that much from like 12 days. Already a stack in just a few minutes. I'll spend just one more day AFK here, and then we shall build the highway to get here. And now, it is time. I'm just going to replace everything with ice. How on earth was that not enough ice? I'm going to have to AFK here for years. You know what, let's try how it works. Oh my goodness. This is really scary. Stop. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely add borders eventually. So I guess I gotta get more ice. I'm definitely gonna have to make this bigger, but I've been here for long enough. Can't spend the entire 100 days doing this. You know what, this is good enough. But alright, yeah, I think that that's a pretty good end to the video. I can't really work on this any longer. I've already spent, oh, the snow golem despawned. But yeah, I spent way too long on this, already like a third of the video. I can't spend any longer on it. I'll probably do it later, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one.